Now then, how are you? Welcome to Super Sunday, the meat sale that is taking over the nation. Now let me just go back to where I told you last week. If you are using your local butcher, stay where you're going. Local butchers need your support, so if you're using your local butcher, stay there. If you're using supermarket or you're not used to using a local butcher and you haven't got time, come and see me. I'll sort you out. I enjoy doing it. We're getting bigger every week. The meat's good at the moment. It's a fair price without restaurants being closed. I'm going to take you straight into the steak section. Got some cracking steak available. With the restaurants being closed, with the hospitality industry closed, it's never been a better time to buy good quality steak. So we've got tomahawk steaks on there. Look at the size of them. They're Aberdeen Angus. You've got that little bit of marbling in them. That one's a kilo. They're $15.99 each. Have a try on them. You can have 2 for $30 if you want. Belgian Blue, John Worsley, sirloin steaks. 4 for £15. We have them every single week. Never ever get a complaint about them. Really good quality. Now this week with us cutting so much steak, trimming so much steak, I've saved all the trimmings from fillet, sirloin, rump and ribeye, and I've decided to do some 350 gram steak burgers, minced through twice, rustic and coarse. Have a look at them. 6 for a tenner. They're outstanding quality, restaurant quality burgers. You won't get them like that anywhere else. Now, this section is what we call a little bit of top rump, frying steak. It's just quick fry, very versatile. It's £3 in weight for 12 quid. I've got it plain, I've got it Alabama, and I've got it peppered. It'll be cut nice and thin and patchy. Just quick fry that in a pan, beautiful. The commercial sirloins are on 10 for 20. They've been flying out. You're looking at 170 to 200 gram steaks, 10 for 20. Now I've done some thick cut fillet steaks. Look at the size of them. Beauties. Minimum 200 gram. Really thick cut centre ones. They're $5.99 each or 2 for a tenner. 2 for £10, thick cut fillets. Treat your son at home, treat the wife, treat the mistress. Whichever way you want it. Now these are still for free. Check them out, Baz.
Absolutely unbelievable, aren't they? How many of them have we done, Phil?
Oh, God, they're flying out. New Zealand, ladder trimmed, centre cut, whole fillets. I'm not going to bore you with it. I do it every week. They're $29.99. It's for free. Take a few steaks off, take a chateau off, use back end for a bit of stir fry. $29.99, or you can just have a posh Sunday dinner. How's that?
And I know you've said it, Phil, but they're not going to be that price forever, are they?
Nah. As soon as restaurants open, they're going to have to go up, but, you know, I say it every week and I sound a bit boring, so. But, now the John Worsley, £1 in weight, limousine sirloin. Little bit of finish on them. Look at them, beautiful. $5.99 a piece. Not a price, a sacrifice at that money. It's not a steak, it's a mistake at that money. $5.99 for that, beautiful, look at it. Anyway, on to the Weeping Tiger. They're flying out, Baz. How many of them we do in a week now?
The world famous Weeping Tiger.
It's a brand, it's a brand. Weeping Tigers, £5 each. Steak LaBeoufs, £5 each. Now I've dropped on, for the game fanciers, some venison loin. Minimum 450 gram, $15.99. Not so cheap, but it is the sirloin of a nice top quality roe deer. So try them if you want. There's only a limited number of them. There's about 10 pieces, but you can have a try for now. That's the steak section done for this week. I'm going to go into joint section now. Joints, it's that time of year. It's absolutely freezing. What you need is a good Sunday dinner. So we've been going on with sirloin roast. This week, I've got Silverside. Again, John Worsley. Now you can see we've put added extra fat. Because these are off Belgian Blue, they are lean. And where you get your taste in your Sunday roast is from your fat. So we've got Silverside or top side. That's a Silverside. That's a top side. Take a look at them.
They look absolutely unbelievable.
I mean, that's 2.1 kilo. We're going to say minimum 1.8 for the whingers. And the £22.50 a joint. And I think that'll feed 8 people comfortably, absolutely comfortably. Now onto the signature roast. This is a sirloin. Now let me get this right, I wrote it down because there's that many ingredients gone into it. It's a sirloin roast, garlic and whole grain mustard inside, and it's topped with mixed herbs and a pepper steak rub. Absolutely outstanding. It'll cook in no time whatsoever because it's good quality sirloin. There's a few garlic cloves in there as well. And your signature pork roast this week, these have been flying out. This is minced pork with garlic and chili powder inside, mixed herbs, stuffed with a chili glaze, a streaky bacon, and just a finish, a cracked pepper on back. Now, you might think with roast that you like it plain, but honestly,
these are some that have really taken off.
Yeah, they have. You know, if you've never had one before, I'll tell you what, money back guarantee, just like QVC. Give it a go. If you don't like it, I'll refund it. How's that for you? Only thing to get refund is about a 17-page inquiry form to fill out. But once we found out why you didn't like it, I'll sort it out for you. Now, these were in the NFL box. Absolutely got some blinding feedback about them. Pork butts, good for making pulled pork. You could just roast it. I've done them plain and barbecued. It's really, really cheap joint as well, $7.99 a piece. Give them a go if you wish. Chicken fillet, standard, 10 for a tenner. So this week we're on Nando's, we're on garlic butter, and we're on plain chicken. The 10 for 10 anyway around. Now these are some freezer stock. I overproduced at Christmas. These are the dressed turkey crown. I just want to clear them. They have been frozen. I'm going to be straight with you. I never tell you a lie. They're a tenner a piece. So there have been a few people asking for the dressed turkey crowns. I suggest you buy them now. But just remember, they have been frozen, the freezer stock. Lamb rumps, versatile as ever. 3 for 12 quid. Really good for doing that restaurant quality food. I've done a stir fry this week with the trimmings from the fillet steak. So it's a fillet steak stir fry in Alabama glaze, £3 in weight for a tenner. I think that'll be the Martin of Fire deal this week. I think that'll absolutely fly out quicker than fast. I don't want you to buy peri-peri chickens because I'm sick and tired of them.
The Old Faithful.
We've got a one member of staff constantly on them now. That's it.
That's his full-time job.
That's his full-time job. Jimmy Chicken, we call him now. Jimmy Chicken. It's just horrendous. Gammon steaks, big giant gammon steaks, 4 for £10. Then we're on at slow cooker section. Now, I don't know what it's like for you lot down south, because I know you're not as hard as us lot, but it's absolutely freezing up here. Even I'm freezing, and I've got an extra layer on than most people, and I'm from Yorkshire. But we've got beef short ribs. You're getting 4 racks of beef short ribs for 12 quid. We're gonna cut them down like this. You can cut them however you like. You're getting 4 of them for 12 quid. Beautiful for slow cooking. Put barbecue in them if you want. Sticky ribs, there's a load of great recipes out there for them. Now, we've got the steak mince, we've got the braising steak, we've got the stewing steak, and we've got the rustic stew. We know what all them are. Rustic stew, you get a bit of oxtail and stew. Plain stewing steak, plain braising steak, mince. Now, this is new. This is shin beef, not chin beef, shin beef. Now, if you want to know how to cook this, ask your grandma. It's a really traditional cut. You know, I always like to drop a traditional cut in now and again. It makes the most fantastic stew. Even if you get this and mix it with your normal stewing steak, you get all gelatine out of it. It's a really old-fashioned cut. And, you know, if you look on some recipes for that, there'll be a load of ex-butchers now watching this saying, oh, it's beautiful, this stewing steak. But give it a try. Shin beef, always a winner. I'm going to go on as well. All that section, £3 in weight for £10. See what you think. Racks of lamb, they've been flying out, especially with Valentine's. $5.99 a piece. Belly pork, £4 in weight for a tenner. Chinese, plain or salt and pepper. We've got us old pals there. Lamb steaks, garlic, minted or plain, 6 for 10. Now these are new.
I'm interested in these ones as well, Philgus. The lads are going to love you for these, aren't they?
Yeah.
The boys in the back, in the
I
prep
always
room.
like to do. They've been a little bit cheeky this week of some lads in back, so I just like to give them a little rib tickler now and again. And this is it's going to be chicken fillet, asparagus through it, wrapped in streaky bacon. We're going to call them chicken fillets with asparagus wrapped in streaky bacon. That's what we're going to call them. So you get 4 like that for a tenner. Bit of something different, just to piss the butchers off.
Just to keep them on the toes, innit?
Keep them on the toes and let them know if they're nice to me next week, they won't be as hard. I were gonna knock Nando's chickens out, but I didn't want Jimmy having a week off. Now, pork steaks, garlic, plain, Chinese, 15 for a tenner. One dog, one hair. Get a bulk buy-in. We're getting too many mistakes mixing up. We had a few mistakes in that snow, but we've rectified it this week. We're trying as best. It got to me, did that. Don't like it when I don't get it right. Free range, traditional cut pork chops from Gilt Picks. Nice bit of finish on. Look at that. That'll crackle up. Beautiful. Try putting cheese on them or apple sauce. So when you've cooked them, then put on under grill. Absolutely outstanding. 6 for £10. Now, everybody's on healthy eating at the moment. It's difficult in this cold weather. God knows what Wayne's going to go like this week, because I have struggled this week. When it's cold like this, all I want is 2 things: food and beer. That's it. If you drink enough, you don't feel cold when you're from Yorkshire. Drink plenty. So, minced turkey, diced turkey, £4 in weight for a tenner. Should help it up. I'm going to put a real concerted effort in next week, because I think today's weigh-in's going to go terrible, I won't lie to you. Right, big joint sapelli pork, 1.7 kilo. They're on special offer this week. They're only £6. Gone down in price then. There's Old Pal's kebabs, red chilli, garlic, Alabama and minted. Anywhere around 2 for £10. Bit of bulk buy, pork loins, £20 a piece. You can have them cut in, so there'll be an option, jointed or joint and slice. That's it, just to keep Liam on his toes. I've gone a bit easy on the IT boy this month, but I'm going to start winding it up for him again soon. Now, sausages. One of the things you've asked us with sausage is, do we have to buy such a big pack? And the answer to it is, I've listened to you, and for now, it's no. So we've got pork, tomato and Cumberland. We've broke them up into packs, so you can have 3 packs for 15 still. $5.99 a pack, or 3 packs for 15. You get the same amount of weight in as 1 tray, but you've got your bulk buy there. The signature bacon. We love this, don't we? We had a bit of cheaper on the week for you, but I stand by this. 2 kilo, cut thicker. This is proper butcher's bacon.
Good reports on the signature bacon.
Yeah, but is it a bread cake? Is it a butty? Or is it a balm?
It's a bread cake,
It's
Phil.
a bread cake. Don't start on that. It's a good way to start an argument in Yorkshire, is that? It's a bread cake, right? Chicken fillets, I told you I'd get them back down, £20 the lot. And I think that brings us home for this week's sale. Don't forget your condiments and sauces. We've got all your stuff at sauces. But yeah, so I think all there is left to do now is weigh in, which will determine where we are.
Right, the moment of truth, Phil.
All right, let's have a look.
Right, 146.9.
Yes.
What were last week?
Kilo down, so
You're a kilo off this week.
I've done a kilo.
What, a kilo exactly?
Yeah, exactly.
And what did you say last week, though, on that video about the boys, the rugby lads?
You're looking right, you're right.
What did you say?
I said if I didn't lose 1.5, then it's done. So it's done.
So you're chipping in for the boys?
That's it. It's made it up. 10 bags it is. I said I'd do it. I got it. We've organically got it to 8,900 and something. So I guess I've got 1,100 quid to tip up.
He's a man of his word.
I'm a man of my word. Don't worry. So the good news is you've got the dough. The bad news is you've more chance of plotting fog than going this year, because there's no living country. But I'll have your check ready and sorted out for you. Well done to the boys at Lock Lane. It's been a pleasure doing it for you. And now we're going to work on a strategy to help some other local charities.